What's up everybody and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda, the Twilight Princess HD. In the last episode we met King Bulblin, rescued Colin, and made our way up Death Mountain, challenged this guy to a sumo match in which we kicked his behind after about 2 tries. But anyway, now that is done, they are allowing us into their sacred Goron Mines, which is the second temple of the game, which will be, of course, starting in this episode. And, so this temple is, for me, honestly, quite forgettable. I had to actually review the entire temple before recording this because, it's honestly very linear and, I mean, I don't really know what to say about it. It's super linear and, like, what they tried, like, the mechanics that they tried to use, I mean, they had the good ideas in mind, but in hindsight, it just didn't work as well as it probably could have, and so it's honestly quite forgettable. But anyway, here's your first puzzle. So go ahead and break this, and you'll see there's a big fire pillar in your way. So what you're going to do, step on the switch, but you see we don't weigh it all the way down. So equip your iron boots, and it will shut it off. And you got to be kind of quick. It is timed, but all you have to do is run, and you're done. And I mean, there's no have to rolling involved. And here's another one. So just do the exact same thing. Step on the switch with your iron boots. Now this one, you have to be slightly quicker on because if you can't tell, you also have to turn around and go back this way, and then make your way up this ladder. But now once we've done that, we're gonna meet a brand new enemy. This is a fire slug. So simple, just attack him with your sword, and it'll kill him instantly. Not too hard. Anyway, here's our first chest, and inside of it is a red ruby, which is pretty good because we spent a lot of rubies on our brand new Hylian shield in the last episode. And is there anything up here? No, I didn't think so. Well, yeah, there's nothing up here. Oh, the camera's getting all distorted. So what we're going to do is head across here. You see there's a fire pillar, but make your way down here because there's a fire slug on the ceiling, and you're going to want to get him out of your way because it's because if you don't, when you jump on the switch and take off the fire pillar, he'll jump in your way and can actually stop you from making it across in time because it is quite a far gap. But anyway, now that we've got that, so just run as quick as you can all the way down. And go around the corner and you'll be just fine. So we have plenty of time, guys. Now, once you get here, make sure you don't jump down. Instead, jump on this and equip your iron boots to weigh it down. And once you do that, this gate will open up and we head directly on into the next room. I'm going to tell you, it's kind of a pain in the butt to get back up there because of these guys right here. So make sure you just go ahead and jump straight on that so you don't have to worry about them. But anyway, now that we've done that, we can head on into this room, which is kind of your main hub room, so to speak. And it seems to have these giant cranes on them, and we'll see what those things do in quite a bit. But what you're going to do first is actually head on down to the right, because if we head up to the left, there is a locked door that we cannot enter yet. And I'm going to try to do a finishing blow on him. Alright, take you out. Stab him a couple times. But anyway, like I was saying, there's a locked door and we can't open yet. But here's a chest. Well, if we open this bad boy up, inside of it is a small key. So now we can head all the way back up into the left to open that locked door and continue on our way. But another thing that makes this temple, or what I was talking about earlier about what makes this temple in its entirety so forgettable, is just the fact that it's very linear. Like, you never don't know where to go next. Like, the game pretty much points it out for you. So it's kind of depressing because it's, I mean, the concepts they use are really good, and honestly the temple in itself, if you look at it, it looks quite beautiful and everything, but it's forgettable. And the puzzles in this temple are just so incredibly easy. And this is the new enemy, not to the Zelda series, but to this game. This is a Dodongo. I know they look quite weird in this game compared to, you know, if you're used to Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. But anyway, the puzzles in this temple are so incredibly easy, and it makes the temple in itself feel like a joke, which is kind of sad because, I mean, I get what they're going with it, I guess, because, you know, it's kind of like one of the first temples of the game. They're trying to make it simple, but like everything about this temple is easy. The mini boss, the boss, everything. It's kind of sad, to be honest. Alright, so now that we've strafed around. By the way, how you take these guys out is just, you know, attack their tail. That's their weak spot. And it'll kill them dead. Alright, but anyway, as you could tell, there was a wall kind of blocking this path. And so the solution is literally pointed out to you right here. Just want to pull this wall all the way out. And as soon as you get it all the way out, you can let go. And the wall will start to move back. But as long as you're somewhat quick, you should make it in time. Like, we have plenty of time here to make it all the way back. And here we can head on into this next room with some water. And as we can see, there's some more of that shiny blue stuff that was on those cranes. And we're about to see what exactly this stuff does in just a moment. But also, so what we're going to do is simple, just hop down into the water, use your iron boots, and walk over to the switch. And also Link has a air meter, and so you might want to be careful of that, make sure you don't drown. But anyway, these are magnets, and so once you get up here to the top, we can head on into this room. But you'll basically stick to the surface, and so like we can hang upside down and everything. But anyway, here is the first patriarch that we need to see, so let's talk to him. Ah, I thought I felt a presence, but what a surprise to find a young human. Word has come to me of you, and if Goron has faith in you, then your heart must be true. I am one of the 4 Goron elders. Gor Amoto is my name. You are heroic, young man. Please, you must lend this tribe your power. And he gives us a key shard, and there are 3 in total, so only 2 more to collect. That is one of the key shards that, when merged together, forms the key to the room where Darbus is being held. He is our patriarch. The key is split into 3 pieces. Each of us elders keeps a piece. You must hurry to the other elders. Alrighty, so actually here's a chest here, and it contains something important, and inside of it is the dungeon map. So we'll be able to see the entirety of the temple. But if you can see right there in the background, there is one more chest here, and I can't believe I just jumped over it. But anyway, inside of this chest there is another red ruby. Pretty sweet. Alright, so if you don't remember, the wall that was back in the room where we came from with all the Dodongos, it's closed, so we're going to find another way out, but we can head out this way. But anyway, before we do that, let's pick up this pot, and it's our good friend Uku. Phew, free at last. Gracious, you're the nice fellow who helped me out the other day. How nice to see you again. Well, now that we found each other again, let's stick together for a bit, I'll be right with you, so if you want to warp out, just let me know. And we've reunited with Uku. And that is actually her name. She's part of the Uka tribe, which we haven't seen any of them other than her just yet. But anyway, now that we're here at the top of the room that we just exited from, we can put on our iron boots and actually make our way across. I'm so busy trying to figure out how to fight these guys, but it's kind of difficult because you're moving so much slower and you're less agile to fight these guys. But just stab at them a couple times and you'll be good to go. But anyway, now that we've made our way back into this room, there is a switch here, and this is the room where we first met the Dodongos. But if we step on the switch, we'll be taken to the ceiling, and the first place we need to go, I believe, is this way. Yes, I was correct. So you can also attack these guys, and I think Link actually moves quite a bit quicker when he's attacking, so we're going to give that a shot. He lunges forward slightly. Alright, so now we've taken him out, we can continue our walk over to this edge. And now that we've made it, just hop down and open up this chest, because inside of this chest is the first of 2 pieces of heart. And alright, now that we've done that, we can make our way on up and back around. And I'm going to tell you guys, why is this doing this? This is strange. But this mechanic is used a lot in this temple, so be prepared for it. And Link moves quite slow because, you know, he is weighed down by the iron boots. But I feel like they honestly could have used it in some other ways. And it's pretty much the only mechanic really in this entire temple. So, I mean, they use it a lot, but it's so basic, and I mean, I get where they're going with it. Well, it's not really basic. I mean, it's kind of a cool concept, but like, I feel like they could have done so much more with this temple. Is really what I'm trying to say, because honestly, it could have been. This temple really could have been so much more than it was. But like I said, I can see where they're going with it. You know, because you know it's only the second temple of the game. You know, trying to make it simple, but it's also like honestly, to me, it feels easier than the first temple. Like everything about it. So. But anyway, so let's continue our way all the way around, and this is quite a long walk. But we are almost there. As you can see, all we need to do is get to those platforms with the 2 torches, and it'll take us up to a higher ledge. Don't worry about dropping down, because there's actually somewhere we need to go, and the only way to get there is by using this higher ledge. So let's take him out, and there's one more down here that we can perhaps target onto and take him out. And move Link a little quicker, because he does move quite slow when he's walking on the ceiling unless he's attacking. But anyway, we are almost there. Just a couple more steps and we'll be there. And I think we're good. Yes, we are. Alright, so head on into this door, and you'll see we found our way back into this main central room. But now we're on a higher ledge. And there's a switch over there, and so, you know, just like every other switch in this temple, let's go press it. But like I said, like, it basically shows you exactly what you need to do. Like, there's nothing that's, like, you know, confusing at all. Like, it's just very, very linear. And none of the puzzles are hard at all, either, which is kind of sad, because this temple could have had some very good puzzles. But anyway, let's take some of these guys out who are trying to stop us from pressing our button here. Take you out, and they're all gone. I mean, once we step on the switch, we'll see that those magnets, or those cranes, have magnets on them, and they have started. And this one will go in 3 directions. One taking us to a new area, one to here, and one back to the beginning of this area. So it's kind of created a shortcut in a way, but at the same time, not really, because we don't need to go back there. There's nothing we need to do. But now that we're on here, we can make our way over and hop down. And here's another button and 2 enemies that we need to take out. Oh, almost got it. There we go. Grab this rubies. Alright, he didn't drop anything. But anyway, we can use this. And here's another crane with another magnet, and it's going to pick us up and carry us on into the next area of the temple. Now that we're here, take these guys out, because they are quite bothersome. And I always forget to do my attack before they get up. I believe in the Wii version they were always a lot slower to get up. Anyway, we can head on into this door, and it'll take us into a brand new room. And these enemies are also like the doggos, new to this game, but not new to this series. These are Tektites, and they're usually pretty easy to kill. Just a couple sword swipes, and you'll be good. I did not mean to fall in the water there. Why is I finding this so difficult? There we go, and he's out of here. So the first thing that we want to do is to head over into this corner and drop down and get this chest, because inside of this chest contains something very important. It is a small key. Make sure you grab this before you continue on into this room, because it's going to be a pain in the butt to go back and get. Now, if Link will just climb up here, because we make this journey a little bit quicker, we hop on over, and we can make our way down, push this block out of our way. Now that we're here, we can float up to the top. And now that we're here, make our way up here, and here's another switch. Step on this, and you'll never guess what happens. Yes, another magnet with some more of the crazy blue stuff. And yes, you can jump into those and equip your iron boots mid-jump, and you will automatically be pushed to the top. So that's something to keep in mind for a little bit later on. Anyway, now that we're here, here's another switch, and it's going to do the exact same thing. It's going to activate a magnetic field over the water, so we're not going to be able to stand on it. So we're going to have to use exactly what I said about 5 minutes ago in jumping and equipping our iron boots, and make our way on up into this next area. So once we get up here, we can equip our iron boots, and up in this chest, and inside of it is another red ruby. So that's 3 in total. Now make sure you hit this switch, and this gate will open, allowing us to make our way into the next area. Alright, and so we have 2 more enemies here that we can take out, and they're both dead. Now those 2 enemies are brand new. Those are BMOs in this game, which is kind of crazy. You don't need to hit that switch. That's just going to open the gate back up in case you need to go back out. Instead, we're just going to walk up this wall, and if you want to continue on in the temple, go right, but for the sake of 100% completion, we're going to go left, and here's a chest. And the inside of this chest contains something very important that we've collected once before in this temple. You guys might already know what it is, but inside of it is another piece of heart. Pretty neat. Only 2 more until we fill up another heart container. Anyway, now we've made our way up this wall. We can equip our iron boots again and make our way up to the right. There's nothing we can do about those BMOs right now, so don't worry about them. You can just run by them, and as long as you stay out of their way, they won't attack you. But anyway, now that we're up here, we're going to want to simply swing our sword and hit that rope, knocking this bridge down and allowing us to get into the next area of the temple. And if you heard a bang just now, I just nailed my desk. I'm sorry about that. But we can head on into this next room. I always seem to do that at least once or twice in a video. I haven't done it in the past couple of videos, but I've done it before. And as you can see, we're in a brand new room with more cranes and lots of enemies who don't want us to be here, and they're shooting constant fire arrows at us. But all we need to do is simply, what I like to do at least, is to just keep running, don't stop, and make our way over to the left. Avoid this BMOS, walk over here, grab this chest, and inside of this chest is a small key. And well, now we can make our way over to the right side of this area, and there's a locked door. And I don't need this box because I'm going to get shot if I don't. And we can make our way into this room. And now that we're in here, we can make our way across this gap using these turning things. Make our way up here, and here's a very long one here. And you're going to want to roll, and then as soon as you get here, put on your iron boots because it's going to flip around, and it will attach us to the bridge looking thing here so we won't fall off. Now make your way across the gap again and head on into this room. And well, if we make our way inside of this room, we'll find that there is another Goron Elder. So let's talk to him. How you doing, fella? Oh, the young human. I am pleased to see you made it this far, brother. I'm one of the 4 elders of the Goron tribe. I'm called Gor Esbo. You've heard the plight of our patriarch, otherwise you would not have come to see me. Here, take this, brother. And we got a second key shard. Now there's one more shard, but seeing you has reminded me of the danger that lines the path to it. There is something that may help you. There we go. A weapon said to have been left in this mine by a hero of old. It is beyond price, so we have protected it through generations. Now when our tribe balances on the brink of ruin, it could aid in our salvation. The hero's weapon is stored safely up ahead. talk to the guard and take it with you with the blessing of the Gorons. Alright guys, so there's also another chest in this room. It is over here, there it is. And yeah, I still can't speak, so maybe one day guys I'll be able to say everything clearly without, you know, fumbling through just about every word. But anyway, just like last time, we're going to want to climb up this ladder and head on into the next room. So, let's do that. There's nothing to collect up here either, like, you know, there's no chest or anything. So just make your way out here and onto this room. And don't jump down, because instead we're going to walk up this wall and attach our iron boots and make our way on over to this side of the temple. Because there's a room over here that we have not entered yet, so we might as well go check it out before we continue on. Alright, so now this should be good. We should be able to make our way onto this ledge here. And let's open this chest, and inside of it is another 10 rubies. And, well, guys, right inside of this door is the dungeon mini-boss. But we're going to take that on in the next episode. If you guys did like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated, as it helps out the channel a lot. If you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.